Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are well. Let's check out this Bulova hack in this video today. Now, I usually start off my videos talking about the dimensions, dial, case, and then case back. I'll reverse that today for this watch because there's one special detail that I want to talk about in the earlier part of the video, and for me, that detail will really come to life if we look at the case back of this watch first. So if you look at the image on this case back with those four soldiers and the watch, what Bulova has done here is they have collaborated with the Veterans Watchmaker Initiative, also known as VWI. This is a non-profit organization in the US that focuses on teaching the war veterans, especially disabled veterans, the art of watchmaking. So how Bulova is supporting this organization, they're donating 10% from the sale proceeds of this watch to this program, which in my opinion is absolutely fantastic and really well done on Bulova's part. So I wanted to talk about that before talking about the rest of the watch. So now talking about the price, if you're in Australia, you're looking at a retail price of $599. If you're in the US, you're looking at a retail price close to $290 US. I paid 269 Australian dollars for this watch. Bought it from a local authorized retailer, so it comes with full local warranty as well. This is a field watch. We get a case size of 38 millimeters with lug-to-lug distance of 47 millimeters and case thickness of 13.5 millimeters. Now I can see why that can deter some people from buying this watch, but some of that thickness does come from this domed mineral crystal as well. I tried to measure the case, the stainless steel case on its own, and measured it at 11.2 millimeters. So you can see that domed mineral crystal does make some difference, but obviously this crystal forms part of the case or the watch, so we have to take that into account. And the lug width is 18 millimeters on this watch. Stainless steel case and crown. The finishing on the case is mainly brushed all around. The only polished part I could find was on this case back, but apart from that, everything is brushed. We have vertical brushing along the sides, as you can see, circular brushing on the top of the lugs, brushing on this fixed bezel as well. And for me, in my opinion, this brushing or this finishing on the case really suits this kind of a watch. So and it is really nicely done as well for the price. We have a pull and push crown. It is a signed crown with Bulova's tuning fork. The crown has a nice size to it as well. I measured it at 7 millimeters, so it is easy to grip and easy to rotate as well. We've already spoken about the glass. It is a domed mineral crystal. It is really clear. I was really impressed with the quality and the clarity of this glass. Now, obviously, it is a domed crystal, so you'll get some distortion, but you will only get distortion when you look at the dial from extreme angles, from really sideways, when the watch is really sideways. But apart from that, it is really clear, and that black dial really helps in giving you that legibility as well. So for the most part, you can easily look at the dial through this glass and tell the time. Now coming to the dial, matte black dial with Arabics from 1 to 12 on the outside, 24 on the inside, and minute track on the outer ring. We have Bulova printed underneath 12 o'clock and automatic printed above the 6 o'clock. We do have lume on this watch as well. We have lume on the minute hand, the hour hand, on those Arabics from 1 to 12, and on those dots at every 5-minute increment on the minute track. Let me turn the lights off and we'll do a quick lume check as well. The quality of the lume is really nice, especially considering the nature of this watch. This is not a diver's watch, it is a field watch, but you can see the lume there in full function. And as I said, it is a good quality lume. You can see the lume on those Arabics on the hands, and on those little dots at every 5 minutes as well on the minute track. So that's the lume. Again, the quality of the lume is decent for a watch like this. It does its job, and there is no complaints there. let me turn the lights back on again so we can carry on with the rest of our review. Now looking at the strap, we get a nylon strap with this one. You get leather reinforcing around the holes. I really like the color of this strap, this military green. I think it goes really nicely with the dial and what this watch is. We get stainless steel keepers and a stainless steel buckle, which is signed with Bulova. Again, brush finishing on the buckle and on these keepers as well. Decent quality strap. Again, if you don't like this strap, or you do like this strap but want to try something else out with this watch, this 18mm lug width will really come handy. You'll be able to find something that you like and that will go with this watch. This is an automatic watch. You can see that printed on the dial as well. Bulova forms part of the Citizen Watch group, so we'll find a Miyota movement in this one, 8S20 to be precise. 21 joules. It does offer hacking and hand winding as well. When you pull the crown out, you can see that seconds hand has stopped moving. So this 8000 series, or this particular movement, does offer hacking. 42 hours of power reserve. The tolerance, or the stated tolerance from Bulova, is not fantastic. It is -20 to +40 seconds per day, but over the last few days this one is doing much better at about +8 seconds per day, which is reasonable for a movement of this nature at this price. So that's the watch, guys. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the water resistance. Now you only get 30 meters of water resistance, which I believe is a bit light in today's world. At least 50 meters of water resistance would have been handy and should be standard nowadays, but you only get 30 meters of water resistance with a pull and a push crown. So if I keep this watch, I'll try and keep it away from water as much as possible. So those two things I'll point out again: the water resistance, which I just mentioned just before, and the thickness of this case as well. Let me give you a quick wrist shot about, and you'll see how it fits on my wrist, and how that thickness plays out on the wrist as well. It does make some difference, but it is when the watch is on your wrist, it is okay. It is manageable. And here you go. So really like the size of this case, but from the side profile you can see it does sit a bit tall on the wrist, but it does sit fairly flat. So it does help in curbing that thickness a little bit, but it is still on the thicker side, and that domed mineral crystal again playing its part and adding to that thickness as well. But overall, really nice looking watch, and supporting a great cause as well. And again, for the price as well, you're getting an automatic watch from a watchmaker with a lot of history and heritage as well. So guys, this concludes our review. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you with my next video shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you again.